Welcome to another video on crime. Today we're going to have a brief look at different types of crime. Criminologists have categorized crime into 7 broad types. Let's have a quick look at each one and maybe give you an example or two. Let's begin with the more rare types. First of all, we've got crimes against the state or the sovereign. These types of crimes really don't happen that often. They include things like treason, or trying to lead a coup, or trying to murder the head of state. Next, we have white-collar crimes, which is kind of like fancy crimes against property. Usually things like committing fraud within your company or insider trading. There's usually controversy around these types of crimes because people believe the punishment people receive for them is much lighter than usual crimes against property. Next, we have public order offences. This includes things like swearing in public or disturbing the peace. Then there's drug offences. This includes everything from possessing an illegal drug right up to the sale and distribution of huge amounts of drugs. Much more common than these are traffic offences. This includes things like driving under the influence, or DUIs as they're commonly called, as well as speeding, running red lights, and the only time I've ever been on the wrong side of the law, forgetting to put your P's on your car. $187 later. Ouch. Next we have crimes against persons. For this we're talking about assault, but also stalking, domestic violence crimes, and kidnapping, which is a lot more common than people think and usually revolves around custody battles. Finally, we have crimes against property. This includes everything from stealing a motor vehicle to burglary, as well as vandalism of property and arson. So that's the 7. Let's do a quick recap. Something I like to do is group them together to make them easier to remember. I put them in 2 broad groups, the crimes against group and the offences group. So crimes against person, property and state, as well as white collar, which is fancy property, and offences, traffic, public order and drug. So that's the different types of crime. Hopefully this has been a helpful video. If you want to look at other videos in this series, click on the link above or subscribe to the Wimbledon channel.